Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and we're back for another Drop Barracuda recommendation, and thank you for continuing to buy and support this channel, and also for your super lengthy and super detailed email that gave me all kinds of understanding into the looping and the battles and the history and so forth. I feel like I'm beginning to learn a little bit, a tiny smidgen. Right? And this one in particular we're doing because it comes as a high recommendation based on that email from Drop Barracuda. And so this is the 2019 GBB quarterfinals, Grand Beatbox Battle, which is the championship, which I suspected before, but I wasn't sure. And in this particular case, we've got Soso versus Beatness, and Beatness was the champion in 2018, hoping to defend his title and already favored as the winner. Now, this is the quarterfinals, and this was Soso's first appearance in his first battle. It said the world wasn't ready. This wasn't a battle. It was one of the biggest massacres in LOOPSTATION history, respectfully. Very entertaining and a top viewer favorite battle. So, could not be more excited. Let's get right to it. Here we go.
Soso won the coin toss. Who's ready for the third battle? Ash! 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 Once again, it's gonna be 3 minutes on Beatness. You already know what to do. I say the twa, you say the do, and the crowd. Twa!
So Beatness is going first, he said.
I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be so high, so high. I'm easy like Sunday.
Okay.
Easy like Sunday.
Ooh, yeah. Nice.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
So it's a very respectable round one. I think they're all 2 rounds. I mean, that's what I've seen so far, so I don't know if that's always true. I don't recall if I saw that in the rules that were sent to me. But I assume also based on the timing of the overall performance in the video, it also is. But very respectable. I don't feel like it didn't blow me away to any particular point. It was grooving. From what I've seen thus far, though, I wasn't very impressed, but it was solid. I mean, it was solid. It wasn't like it was a poor performance. It was solid. I see MB14 as a judge.
Man, busted out that Lionel Richie on all you guys. With the response, we got Soso from Japan.
Are you ready?
I say the sen, you say the ni, and the each. Son!
It's counting in Japanese. Yeah! Yeah! Nice. Yeah! Oh, get out of here. What? Okay, you weren't kidding. That first round was an absolute runaway. Night and day difference. I mean, the way that he's building these layers and he's transitioning so epically and then going back to various themes and then laying on top of others. And, you know, I've heard some original sounds from him that I haven't heard. Obviously I'm very, very early in my journey here. But that was sick. That was sick.
You go from Lionel Richie to some proper rinse sound. With the response, we got Beatness round 2. He's got 3 minutes. I say the trois, you say the crowd.
That's got to be tough to come back after a first round like that, right? Like, it is already a runaway. So it'll be interesting to see if he brings it closer here or what. Based on the comment, it doesn't sound like it. Which, by the way, I appreciate those comments, but let's get rid of it. To me, that is a kind of a little bit of a spoiler, right?
Beatness round 2, he's got 3 minutes. I say the trois, you say the drum, the crowd, trois!
Okay. Look out. Bass. I'm trying to remember what that instrument is, like a glockenspiel, I think it is a sound effect there. I like it so far. It is different. I think that was like an upright bass with a bow sound that he was trying to get, or really deep on the cello, and it sounded almost just like it. Not that they're always trying to sound like another instrument, but that's the vibe I'm getting, right? Beautiful. Interesting melody. I gotta say, I love Soso's support for his competitor, right? He was encouraging the crowd to get into it, and he's totally into it. And in fact, thus far, what I've seen is absolute respect for each other, which is amazing. It's amazing. That's not true in a lot of sports, realistically. Okay. Ooh. I like that. Uh-huh. Let's get it. Well, that was cool. I like that transition. That guy again. I love that guy. Woo. So one of the things I gotta mention, I feel like in some cases it's a good thing, in some cases it's not a good thing. It might be a bias where I think differently. But being a musician, I hear and think of, those transitions and the way they're going is, how do they relate to one another? Does it connect thematically? Does it intentionally or deliberately or unintentionally, change up the mood or the sentiment? Are we piecing things together? Are we building? Are we adding complexity? This last transition, this is the whole reason I stopped here and mentioned it. This last transition, while it was cool, it was nice, it felt kind of disjointed to me, right? I didn't feel like there was synergy and connection between those two different feelings. They were completely different beats, and sometimes that's deliberate, and we'll see where he goes with it. Maybe I'll say aha, right? But that's just, I'm being honest in my reaction in the moment. Yeah, it doesn't. It's cool, but I don't understand why he switched it like that. Okay, I like this. Nice. Again, very respectable. You know, one of the things that I think is, again, this is just my very extremely ignorant, amateurist perspective at this point, which, you know what, might be a unique perspective for some of you that are big fans and have been following, right? But I also might not have any clue what I'm talking about. But to me, like, when I'm evaluating their performance, right, like, one is the fans. Like, is everybody engaging with it? Because that may be the most important factor realistically, right? Like, you could have something that, you know, sounds fantastic, but it's going to take away from it if the audience isn't truly fully and engaged in it, right? And you saw the night and day difference between round one, where we've got Beatness and then Soso, and just the audience erupted, and then back down to earth, Beatness, where there's some moments. Secondly, right? Are there any, you know, really special moments or something that just sounds so outlandish that makes you go, oh my gosh, right? Because that factor, that OMG factor, I guess we'll call it, right? For lack of a better phrase or way to evaluate it, is so powerful, right? And if you have multiple of those moments, then you instantly have this subconscious feeling like, oh my God, what am I listening to? What am I doing? You're getting off your feet. You're changing your body positioning, and you're feeling and just emotionally engaged, right? And I didn't get any of those moments from him in this round, or realistically the last round. And so again, solid performance. I still, after the fact, don't feel like his transitions were super crazy, or super connected or smooth, I guess is the right way. Meaningful. I think that's the word I'm looking for, right? Where I absolutely got that with Soso. And, you know, to me, it should all be thematic and should be an overall performance where you've got your peaks and valleys, but it feels connected, it grows. And ideally, right, if you think of any good novel or movie or almost anything artistic, right, you have these moments where you peak and you plateau and then it resolves often. Sometimes you intentionally leave it unresolved, but generally speaking that, right? Where is that peak or valley here? He had a couple spots that might have been a little tiny hill or something, but never really a true peak. So that's kind of my perspective here. So honestly, at this point, my take is Soso could actually just do a poor performance almost. I feel like unless he did something very bad, like very bad, like he's already won. Like he's already won because nothing in round two superseded what Soso did in round one. And I don't know if this is a best of or if there is actual scoring criteria and you have to add it up mathematically, in which case maybe he didn't. But in terms of my general, not complete understanding of how it's actually calculated and so forth, tabulated, I think that, Soso just needs a greater than terrible performance, and he's already won. So let's see what he does in round two. And that actually opens up a lot of freedom and the ability to just groove and have a good time. If you know you've already won, you can just kick it, right? And so that releases all the pressure on him. Which is incredible. So we might see an even better performance round two. Let's see what he has.
Time. Round number two, coming back to Soso. I see the sun.
And you can tell the fans. You can tell the fans are already excited now, like, ooh, yes, let's go, right? Because of their impact, that visceral impact in round one.
Coming back to Soso. I see the sun, you see the knee, and the each. Sun!
Upbeat, right out of the gate. Interesting. It's almost like he's making feedback work for him. But I'm not greatly feeling this one yet, to be honest with you. So we'll see where he takes it. I mean, he's setting up sounds, he's building, and I'm sure he's going to use them, but yeah, let's see. Ooh.
Anyway, let's party now.
Soso.
I like it.
Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Soso. Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Soso. Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
Here we go. Yeah! Double time. Oh, poor Beatness over there looking on.
Soso. Soso.
what?
Soso.
Oh my gosh, the look on Beatness's face there. Utter, like almost humiliation, disappointment, right? He knows he's already lost. That's tough. That is tough. I mean, in all honesty, though, I'm not getting the same kind of visceral feel. This is cool, but honestly, this is just okay to me so far. With this, it's neat. Not like round one so far.
Soso. Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Soso. Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Okay. Ooh.
Soso.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
All right. I like this.
What?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
Raise the roof. Dang. That was a sick transition right there. We gotta go back to that. Sorry.
anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Soso.
Baby,
Soso.
what?
Soso.
Anyway,
Let's party now.
what's up?
Soso.
Baby,
Soso.
now.
Okay.
30 seconds. Time!
What an ending. Okay, I wasn't blown away by that. If Soso hadn't had the first round he had, I mean, honestly, if he hadn't had the first round he had, I'd say this was actually close. But there's no way it's even remotely close because it was just so good. This was good, and I feel like it was better than Beatness's second round. So I feel like he advanced a little further on the needle overall. So, I mean, I do think it's a runaway completely at this point. But his first round was definitely better in my opinion. And everybody knows his name now. Everybody knows his name. That's for dang sure. He made sure of it. Even as he was singing, "What's up, Soso?" Right? Like, people are going to be singing that. Right? Really catchy. From that perspective, it's actually pretty smart.
Soso, Beatness. If you enjoyed the battle, continue what you're doing. Make some noise. Give it up for the boys. Come on.
Man, Beatness
All
looks
right.
like he's miserable.
So at the end of the countdown, you guys know what to do. We're establishing this. I'm looking in the eyes. Gonna make sure I don't do this wrong this time. This side for Soso. This side for Beatness. Moving on to the next round. I say the 3. Y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3. 2, 1, 3, 4. Soso!
Yeah, unanimous. He's a crowd pleaser. I like him. He
Make
deserves
some
to
noise
be
for
up there.
Beatness as well, coming back, defending his
Respect.
championship.
Respect. Look, if he hadn't had such a strong competitor, Beatness could have won a lot of challenges, I imagine. But that was fantastic from Soso. Okay, I just watched through to the end just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Guys, I'm hooked. This is so much fun. And there's so much incredible talent here. It's this whole, subculture that is fantastic. Thank you for introducing me to it. And I'll definitely be doing more. And, major shout out to Drop Barracuda. All your info is super helpful. Thank you much. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, what the heck are you doing? Go ahead and do it now. Like this video. And there's a join now on this channel that you can join and get early access to videos just like this and support this channel. So I encourage you to take a look at that. Regardless, appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one.